started to hit, so it's like, yeah, okay, man, like you hear your voice.
Because I have to choose. You can both be my strong legs. You know what I mean?
Man, 3 p.m. on a Wednesday, who'd have thought? Man.
And I don't know what happened. I'm not as much into it, but I think it's terrific. Don't you? Are you agree? All right. Next to me, it's always a treat. She's one of the kindest, softest, loveliest people who perform comedy in Portland. I love her to death. Please put your hands together for Crystal Davis.
Crystal! Fucking metal!
How's that going? Thank you for hanging out. Welcome to the continued diversity portion of the show. Don't worry, I only identify as black because Portland needed me too. So I recently realized that no matter what I do or like how I dress, I will always look like the perfect guest host on Sesame Street during the early 90s. I don't know, like other than that, our kindergarten teacher, I was stuck in this world. It's like I definitely like drank as much as kindergarten teachers do. It's like, I don't know. Oh, it's so hard. Like, I was at the doctor recently when he was kind of jacked up, and they were asking me all the requisite questions, like, are you a smoker? Yes. But I have really, really strong goals around that. I just want to sound like Tom Waits by the time I'm 35. Well on my way. And like, do you drink? How many drinks do you have per week? And like, she was so sweet and kind. She handed me a pad of paper, a pencil, and told me to take my time. Never figured it out, but eventually, like if I had an action figure, I would call it double fisting Crystal, and I would have like a shot of whiskey in one hand and tall boy in the other. Manufactured by Old Crow, bartender not included. But it was really stupid. Like, I was diagnosed with runner's knee, which is so dumb. I only run for 2 things. 1, free vibrators in Pioneer Square. Come on. They came with batteries, y'all. It's absolutely awesome. I'm winning. At this point, like, my bedroom floor looks like a land of misfit sex toys. I have adapters for all of them. Great, take them off road. Portable dildo. Anybody need a bullet? I got one, not one of those. That was a fun little sidebar. So my name is Crystal, and I've been told that that's kind of a stripper name. But I'm pretty sure like my parents didn't look down upon my beautiful newborn baby face and say, oh, look at her, she's going to have a long and luxurious career in the ancient art of erotic dance. That's such a fucking tongue twister. No, they made me Crystal because it was a fragile time in their marriage. But I'm a very positive person, and I like to think that every crystal has a special healing gift to offer to the world, and some of them just happen to find it in their cups. That's fine. Even though, like, I respect strippers. I think they're awesome. Like, they work. I don't. That's easy. But, like, I feel like the last thing I found in my bra was probably, like, some shake from an eighth of weed and a key that apparently opens nothing, along with some random melted snack foods. Because I like being prepared. So, I hesitate in saying this. I am a clown. Is anybody here afraid of clowns? Yes. One of the improv. But like, I feel clown fear only happens because of like what? Killer Clowns from Outer Space and It, right? Number 1, they are both aliens. Number 2, if anything, you should just be terrified of Tim Curry's face. His house. It shouldn't be near children, it's not fair. But like, I'm really serious about clowning. And like, I was thinking the other day, like, I was reading some clown theory, and clown theory is like, it exists. Like, and it's all about like failing, making mistakes, and repeating them, just doing it over and over figure out, like, who should my role models be? Like, who are the best clowns in the world? And I finally figured it out. It's Confederate Civil War reenactors. Keep scared, bam, over and over again. Oh, God. It's like, really, you guys are silly. The only thing that's gonna like rise out of the South is cholesterol and buttermilk biscuits. But I was really fortunate, and I got to be part of this like awesome clown vaudeville show at this hippie festival out of town. And like the way the guy asked me if I wanted to like act in this was a Facebook message that said, "I'm looking for a lady clown to come play with me in my studio." Whoa, it's right. Because, and I'm like, okay, this can go one of two ways. One, it opens the door to like the clown world of performance and acting. Or two, it opens the door to a year's worth of therapy and maybe like 5 minutes of new jokes. So of course I did it, and the whole festival was like, it's so fun. And thankfully, door number one, I was winning. But like, I learned so much there. And like, kombucha makes an amazing mixer. And like, when played by the right person, didgeridoos are amazing vibrators. Singers, let's try that sometime. And if you run across a person dressed as simultaneously a zebra and a unicorn, turned to unicorn or zebracorn, they have the best ecstasy that you've ever tried. And I learned that when Crystal's on ecstasy, she drums on her legs so damn hard. The next morning she wakes up and can't move. My thighs looked like those blackened bananas that you will never make bread out of. It was hard, but overall it was an amazing freaking festival. Let's see, not too much time left. Well, I'm in a new relationship. That's really fun for me. And it's with a guy, which is also strange for me because I identify as queer, like really queer, like wearing Axe and selling or smelling like a used car salesman lesbian. Like actively dodging dicks during orgies lesbian. And so I'm with a guy right now that's super fun and interesting for me. And sometimes he asks me what the difference is between like being with a woman and being with a guy. And I had to think about it. It doesn't play to my skill set. He has better fashion tips. But you know what? Like he tucks it sometime and it's just, it's not the same. It's still not the same. I can't, he tries so hard. But like, I will never ever lose my lesbian card. I earned that shit. 7-year relationship, totally earned it. How many clocked hours? Clocked hours of dog rearing and farmers markets and watching women's college lacrosse porn. There's a lot going on there, but what I did realize about myself is apparently I will suck a dick if I think I look good enough in a dress.
Dad, I've been thinking, I don't think I can follow in the family tradition. I don't think I'm cut out for it. I think I'm gonna go to school and be a lawyer.
Boy, we got you that pole to practice on, day in and day out.